Okay, I think my previous try at doing Facebook Live failed, but we're back at Shelby. The Flyers have scored to make it a 28-14 game. And they did it with the pass. Jaden Cook hit Griffin Noss with a 45-yard pass. Was the big play on the drive after Shelby had scored when Andrew Bauer fumbled a punt deep in Flyer territory. Shelby recovered, and then Owen Fisher took it in for a touchdown to make it 28-7. But the Flyers then come back behind a big arm of Jaden Cook and some nice receptions. Brady Wilson caught his second touchdown pass. There goes the quarterback, taking off with it. Number 3, that's Marshall Shepard. So there's time. There's definitely time. Flyers have all their timeouts left. But we can't let Shelby just get a couple of first downs and so forth. They need to be stopped. We need to make a statement. 3rd and 7, as you heard the announcer. Shepard back to throw. And he found his man. Number 11 went out of bounds. That should be a first down. So Shelby, just like the Flyers, can beat you running and passing. Tonight they have played very close to great football against a very fine Clyde Flyer team. Nobody has moved the ball against us like this team. All right, there goes Owen Fisher. He's a danger every time he touches the ball. Robbie Greenslade, he's defensive end, and he's really come on strong this year. He's number 5 or so in total tackles in the Lake Division. Of course, you got Dylan Overmeyer, who's a football player and then some. He leads in total tackles. Thanks, Bill. I know I had some difficulty. It was showing me all kinds of wacky stuff. Okay, here goes Owen Fisher slicing through. Got very strong legs. Keeps his head up. He apparently, in doing my research, he broke the school record for most yards in a career at Shelby. And he beat the record set by the guy in front of him, guy named Shorty. I believe his name was Shorty Rhodes. And so he was a freshman when Shorty was a senior. So apparently Owen got some time as a freshman. There goes the quarterback, and he breaks the tackle, breaks a hand tackle. And finally, Brady Wilson brings him down, and Shelby's threatening again. Thanks, Jordan. That's very nice of you. Hope you're doing well. One of my all-stars just chimed in. Former students. Always good to hear from former students. They're kind of my kids. I like to check them out, see what they're doing. And from what I hear, many of them are doing just fine in life. Okay, Marshall Shepard, he looks like he's going to try to run. They only had 2 yards to go. Ball on the 21-yard line. There's that Greenslade number. Robbie's the son of Ryan Greenslade, our very, very good defensive line coach and offensive line coach. Nobody works harder than Ryan, teaching lineman techniques, how to be good. Okay, 3rd down 4. Marshall going back. Throws it, and it's dropped. The receiver, number 11, down there, he tried to run with it before he caught it. So it's 4th down and 4. 6:25. This is critical. Flyers absolutely, positively must stop them here. Good to have you, Wongs. Sarah, I know you can't hear, but glad that you're watching.
Timeout, Shelby Whippets.
All right, they use a timeout. Up there you can see Ryan Lozier in the blue hat. Hey, Ryan, why don't you wave to him? Ryan's at Marymount up in Michigan. There's his father, Dave. And Ryan will be playing, I believe, in February. He's going to get his season started for Marymount College. He'll be a quarterback. Of course, he was the quarterback in the state champions from last year, and a good one. So we got 28-14 Shelby here in Shelby. Now, we have heard, folks, and I was told wrong, apparently. I don't want to blame anybody, but Van Wert is beating Bellevue. And Bellevue's come back a little bit in the second half, but I had thought that Bellevue was whooping on the Cougars of Van Wert, but not to be. Van Wert's beating Bellevue. All right, there's a pass. It looks like it's incomplete, so the Flyers have held them. All right, we got 6:21 left. Do you believe in miracles? Lots of things have happened in high school football. It was 28-7 at one time. Now the Flyers will have it. 1st and 10 on their own 23-yard line. And one nice thing, we've got Jaden Cook as a quarterback. And he was the top quarterback in the Lake Division. So you got the best quarterback. And he's in a passing situation. He's rolling out. He's got a big arm. There's a pass play. Complete to Robbie Greenslade. And he was open. I'd seen that play in practice. It works about every time. Coach Carter has called it, but sometimes the pass didn't get there or it was dropped. So 1st and 10. Ball now at the 42 of Shelby. 1st and 10. Pass out, dropped by, what happened there? Will Lozier. Yeah, I was going to say he dropped it. So it'll be 2nd and 10. A lot of things can happen in the game of football with the passing game. They've got 2-minute offenses, as you know. All right, Julie, good to have you watching. Let's see if the Flyers can score here. 5:56 left, trailing 28-14 in the 4th quarter. Jaden's going to take off with it. And he's got a good game. Ooh.
Come on, that's horrible.
He slid and
Right in front of you.
people not too happy with that tackle. 1st and 10 Flyers, ball at the 31-yard line. Still alive. They still got a shot. They're trying to score as quickly as possible. All right, he's firing deep. He's firing deep. Oh! The ball was in the defender's hands and off the hands of Brady Wilson. And it fell incomplete in the end zone. Good shot, but it's 2nd and 10 now. All right. Mrs. Raymond's along. All right. Haven't heard from you for, what, a year? Okay, here we go. Whoa, there's a screen pass to Michael Daniels. Michael Daniels has got a good game. Oh, a heartbreaker. The fine running back fumbled the ball after a nice run off the screen pass. I believe that's his first fumble of the year, folks. Unbelievable. It just wasn't meant to be, it looks like. Doggone it. First fumble of the year. Nobody has worked harder, played harder, and what a year he's had. Almost 1,300 yards on the ground. He's had about 17 touchdowns. There goes Owen. Flag on the play. All right, second down for Shelby. 2nd and 10 from their own 14-yard line. There's a little pitch out to Owen Fisher. They're running wide, running time. 4:33 left. Heard the name Jared Bolger. Very fine defensive linebacker. He's coming back, I believe, next year. Now the crowd's giving the referee a hard time.
He was 2 feet out of bounds when he blew the whistle.
Some things, sometimes I don't even want to be around scholastic sports. There's a nice play by Dylan Overmeyer, number 36. He'll end up with about 100 tackles on a season of 10 games. And there's a timeout on the field with 3:51 left. Timeout Flyers. It'll be 4th down and 8. Wait, I believe, yeah, 4th down. 4th down and 8. Here's Shelby to score. 28-14 Whippets. 3:51 left. Flyers have responded here in the 4th quarter with a touchdown to bring it from 28-7 to 28-14, but they made a few mistakes, a fumble, 2 fumbles, one on a punt return, and then poor Michael, he lost the ball as the Flyers were driving inside the 10-yard line. All right, Shelby back to punt. And boom it away. Well, that's a good punt. And Will Lozier takes it on a fair catch. And Flyers ball have about a half a football field to go. 3:45 left, 28-14. We're going to keep you here. Shelby's undefeated, as we told you earlier, 8-0. 8th in Ohio. And they've played like it tonight. This is a good Clyde Flyer team. All right, once again, we got the big gun, the big arm of Jaden Cook. Let's see what he can cook up. Flies a pass out to Brady, and a nice open field tackle on Brady Wilson by number 29, Short gain on the play, or maybe a loss. Fans get antsy. We need to score. We need to score fast, real fast. Jaden fires it. And again, Griffin offs. I believe he caught the ball, but it was short gain. 2:58 left. Third down, 11 for your Clyde Fliers. Jaden Cook. Oh, he threw it. Yeah, I believe it was in. Yeah, Griffin. Yeah, it was over his head. So bring up a fourth down. Last chance now for the Flyers on this series. They must convert a first down. They have 2 timeouts left. 2:48 left in the game. So it appears Bellevue went down tonight. But they had a good season. Okay, here comes a little razzle-dazzle, and it's a pass from, who was it? I think it was a little flip and a flip back to the quarterback. A little something, tricked up Coach Carter's sleeve, and the pass is intended for Brady Wilson, but was just not there. So Shelby will have the ball now with 2:40 left, and they're in good shape. The ball on the Flyer 43-yard line. Of course, I will talk to the very likable, personable, sportsmanlike coach, Coach Carter, after the game. You'll see that eventually. And I'm sure that he'll be able to explain some of the reasons why things just didn't go the Flyer way tonight after a great postseason where they won 3 games. They had been beaten by Bellevue in the season-ending game 16-7, in which the game really was closer than that. They scored with 1 minute left and on a pass that put the game away. But and then the week before they lost, the Flyers they lost to Norwalk, a team that's been giving them problems for the last 3 years. But they then rebounded, went into the new season, the postseason, and they ripped off 3 wins, beat Wauseon, which was 5-1 when we played them. Beat them at Wauseon. Then we beat Huron last week, 28-21. And Huron was undefeated, so not too shabby, if you ask me. And we got probably about 90% of this team back next year. Very few seniors on this squad. Of course, last year, the state champions, we lost quite a few there, but next year, the shelf in the cupboards are going to be full. But you still have to work in the off season, no matter what sport it is. And you can't rest on any laurels. And this team, to their credit, unlike some teams I've known in the past, after a league championship or state championship, they didn't let it go to their heads. These guys have played lights out hard all season, and they have nothing to be sullen about. They got beat by a good team tonight. Got beat by a very good team. 1:03 left. Of course, you always feel for the seniors. They playing in their last game. People like Andrew Bauer and Caden Berger. Really, really good young men. They'll do just fine in life. Mason Dick, that I can think of right away. Let's see, Tressel Webb come out this year in his senior year. I'm sure he's glad he did. Nice boy. So we're going to call it a night here from Shelby as they picked up a first down. 103 left. Thank you very much, Rod. Nice to see my baseball connection. And we'll leave it at that. The Flyers close out their season at 6-4 with a 28-14 lead here for Shelby with 1:01 left and the clock is running. Nice to see you're watching, Jan. Just couldn't pull it off tonight, but the better team won. Thank you, Brenda.